Hey guys, Lamonster here at Lamonster Garage, and we are going to show you a typical application of our new Fender harness power bridge. And what this does, it really simplifies things. This is our RT, and I got to tell you, we had a lot of different lighting on here, which required different Ys and splitters and way too much stuff packed in under the fender, and it was so confusing that I couldn't even hardly figure it out after 2 years of installing it. We've come up with a way to just make it real simple, makes sense. You don't have to have a electrical engineering degree to figure this out, and we're just going to show you a typical application, and really the applications are endless. If you're using our lights or show chrome lights, aftermarket lights, if you buy them on Amazon or whatever you do, this harness is going to make hooking it up a lot better. What it does is it gives you a ground, it gives you power for running lights, and then it gives you turn signals. And it's based right off of the power on the fender lights. Now in 2019 is when BRP changed things up. And they got rid of the power in the mirror for the turn signals and put everything into the fender. So that kind of threw us for a loop and made things a little more difficult to hook up aftermarket lights, which I think was their original intent. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of walk you through. This is not a real install of it, but it's a basic how-to. And this should make a lot of sense to you once you get it in hand and see what we're doing. So this is the power bridge. So basically this is taking power from the bike. So this is your front fender light here. This would normally plug in like so. So basically what you're going to do is go under your fender, you're going to unplug this, the power that's going into it now, plug this into here, and then your power right back into here, and that's it. That's all the splitters you have. There's no extra tails coming off. You don't have to try and take 1, 2, 3 or more lights and hook it into one small area. I'll show you what we're going to do. So basically your plug's right here. If you get Jacob to kind of go down here, there's a little plate right here. It's got one screw in it. Pull that off and that will give you access to the back of this fender light, and that's where you pull your power. And you're just going to run all your cables down through here, the back side of the A-arm, and then we come up through here, and then basically put everything in one place. So now what you got power. So it's real simple if you think about it. This is taking everything from here and putting it up here in a nice area where you can work on it. So now I've got the lead from my arch light, the rear light, and this light all tying into this light right here. All in the easy access. If you have problems, you can disconnect the one light that's giving you the problems and figure out, what, if you had a bad connection or that. The only connections you have is the one at the fender and all the ones here. And we use these nice lever locks, which allow us to add different lights. Just for example, turning this on. So now this was powered up by that power harness. This is powered up by the power harness. This is powered up by the power harness. It has your turn signals. So basically everything that this does now allows us to do the same thing in the fenders and in the mirrors. This is a show chrome product also. So it's just a real clean setup. Like I say, it was built out of our frustration with what was available out there, and just trying to do installs and pack all of these splitters into underneath the fender, and it just wasn't working for us. Let's just put it that way. And if it doesn't work for us, it's going to make you frustrated too. So trying to make your life easier. We've priced it very competitive, and I think you'll find that if you purchase one, you'll be glad you did, because it just makes life so much easier. It's so much easier that I'm tearing my bike apart just to put this on. Even though everything worked fine, it was a nightmare to figure out where everything went and how it actually worked. So simple is better. That's it. Thanks, guys.